And Memphis starts out with the ball. Wells' shot is good. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Pass to Wells. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Nailed from three-point land.
And Lillard wasting no time getting three back.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Payne. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Lillard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Pass to Edey. Here's Morant. Covered by Lillard. Jackson with the screen. And finished off by Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Memphis making a change here. Bucks trail by 4. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
Greg, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Kuzma. Following the basket by John Morant. Pass to Lillard. The three. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Bain with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Aldama inside. Pulls it up. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Lillard misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's Lillard. After the miss from Desmond Bain. Will it go? And the layup good by Lillard. The three from Morant. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Tries the spin move. That's tipped. Outside Portis. Here's Lillard. The teardrop falls in. 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Out to Morant. It's good from long range.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Lillard outside. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And it's sent back by Lillard. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Porter in the corner. Lillard scanning the floor. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Yeah, you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. To the left side wing. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Clark. And they pick up 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Jackson. Good work there as it goes. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Here's Pippen. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. They can't stop Giannis. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Now Kennard. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play. Kennard showing some strength that time.
For Memphis, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That free throw good from Kennard. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Giannis outside. Lopez outside. And the Bucks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Number 13, Ryan Wallace.
Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And Morant gets it to go. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Morant. Oh, that was huge.
Incredible. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy.
Shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Kennard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
And Kennard really in straight attack mode there on the interior.
For Memphis, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Milwaukee making a switch. That free throw good from Kennard.
And Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
Both free throws good from Kennard.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound. And Lopez gets it to go.
Doing the dirty work with that sheer size. Lopez clears the glass and sends it back.
Morant banked in off the glass. Morant's got 22.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Bucks trailed by 12. 14 feet away. No good off the front iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and another three for Milwaukee.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
And here's Morant. He's got 25. The three. Cans it from downtown. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Morant left side. This one for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 16. Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got 19 points.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
There's the drop.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Wells has got 5.
That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. That's
near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Yep, it counts.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Morant for 3. Bucks trailed by 14. To the inside. Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 18 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Morant to the left wing. And again, Memphis no good. Lillard with it. He's got 25. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Lillard. And the shot goes down. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
He's off on the second. Here's Lillard driving in. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And stolen by Prince. With a floater. Lillard misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position. Plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Lopez with the block. Bucks trailed by 11. Got a piece of it. Pass to Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 13 points in the second half.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Bucks trail by 10. And Lillard gets double teamed. Driving to the basket. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Grant. And Aldama has it in the corner. Outside Jackson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Lopez with the steal. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. 20 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Bucks trailed by 6. Now here's Lillard. He's got 32. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got 35 in the game.
Gotta like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. Outstanding at catching him off guard.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
.116 left to play in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Aldama. Outside Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. Get out in transition there.
He gets that one. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Pass to Lillard. Into the lane. It's deflected. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Aldama. And here's Morant. Covered by Lillard. Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sinks the triple. Devin got 5 points so far. Lillard, right side. And it's good for 2.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Pippen misses. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Grizzlies lead by 8. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pass to Wells. Launches it. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trailed by 8. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Some solid defense from Clark. Knocks it loose. Pippen outside. Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Wells has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Memphis. And here's Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Porter looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Morant with the steal. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And, Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the first one at the line is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Now Lillard. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And that one's good, Morant.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The Grizzlies call timeout. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lillard outside. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Morant outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bucks trailed by 13. Lillard outside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Morant outside. And stolen by Prince. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. They kick it out to Green. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Green's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
You know, and all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
They get the rebound. Edey gets the bucket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. So it's the Bucks now. 8-point game. Lillard from outside. Edey with the rebound. And here is Bain. Bain drawn the double team. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Fires from the line. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo through contact.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Over to the left wing. Back to Morant. And a wide open look for Payne. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson from long range. And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And the whistle blows is going to be on Damian Lillard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though, so he can't get either to fall.
Yeah, it looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
3-pointer, Lillard. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge,